Well, it's here, everybody. I've been waiting for this day since I got a computer in 2021. And it's the Fossils and Archeology Revival Genesis. This is a new update that turns it from 1.12.2 and brings it 6 new versions up into 1.18.2. But why don't we get started? The first section we have is machines and blocks, and all these are going to be your most important things that are going to help you for dinosaurs and things. The first thing we have is an analyzer. This is 4 pieces of iron, a tablet, and a fossil. For this you obviously put your biofossils and frozen meat into, and gives you the things. Culture vat. This is 3 pieces of iron, 4 glass, tar or slime ball, and a water bucket. This you put your bio goo and your DNA from the analyzer into here, and it will give you your dinosaur egg. Next up we have the feeder, being 4 pieces of stone, stone button, 2 iron, glass, and a bucket. And this, you can put your meat or your vegetables in here and put them in your enclosures, and it will obviously feed your dinosaurs. Next is the archaeology workbench, and this is how you're going to be repairing your tablets and your other things to get something like a scarab sword or some of these other items in this section. This is crafted with a crafting table and a leather. Second to last, we have the sifter, which is made with 3 string, 5 planks, iron bar, and it sifts, so you can put dirt, gravel, and sand, and it will give you a variety of things like fossils and sand and bone meal and other things like that. And finally, we have the drum, which is 1 redstone, 5 wood, and 3 leather. And this is how you can order some of the dinosaurs around the area. Next section is for your park. So we have a tethered log, and this is used to make some of the dinosaurs happy. It's crafted with any log of your choice and 2 string. Next is the scratching post, and same effect with the tethered log. Some of your dinosaurs can play with this. 5 wool, 1 stick, and any log of your choice, as well as any wool of your choice. Next, we have the toy ball, and this can be any color you want depending on the wool you have. This is 4 string, 4 wool of your choice, and a slime ball. Your dinosaurs play with this. Finally, we have the bubble blower, which is 4 gold nuggets, and a water bucket. So I do not know how the bubble blower works. Now, in this video, I am not going to be covering the tools and other blocks, but I can show you some of the stuff here. We have these helmets, these tools, javelins, tooth daggers, your bones, your biofossils, discs, tar, Dinopedia. Should have covered that, but that's just a fossil and a book together, and you need to get that. All your bones for decorations and to analyze. Different types of meat from your dinosaurs, different types of plants, your unbreakable blocks. These are blocks your dinosaurs obviously can't break, so it's probably what you want your world to be made of. And you finally are on our dinosaurs and other extinct animals. So why don't we get started here? Our first one we have is the Allosaurus. Well, I'm in spectator mode, so I can easily get in here. But we have a really nice model. Hopefully this guy will eat. But they have new animations now, and it looks absolutely awesome when you see him. If he will. Maybe we'll see it eventually. But laying down. I love how much effort they put into this. They had so many years, and they used them perfectly. The Ankylosaurus updated a little bit, I think. Then we have the Quilolamna. Apologies for not saying these things right. I am No paleontologist. This is a carnivore again. And we have the Brachiosaurus. Hopefully it can stand up again because... Oh, there we go. It is about... I want to say 14 blocks tall. These glass enclosures here are about 8 and looks like about 4 blocks taller than that. So about 13.5 blocks for the Brachiosaurus when it stands up. Again, really nice model. I don't really want to say that every time because I will be saying that for the rest of these guys. Our next dinosaur is Ceratosaurus. I believe this guy is much smaller than he used to be. Carnivore again, obviously. This again. Next up we have the Chitty Patty. Herbivore. This is one of your kind of like a Gallimimus thing. Don't know what they are exactly. We have the Compostagnathus compis. Extremely small. Wonder the hitbox is pretty much non-existent. Oh, eating animation. As you can see, they go over to it and cool little animation. Carnivore. Now we have the Confuci. It's a little bird thing. I hope it can stand still for a second. It's much smaller than it used to be in the other pack. Herbivore again. Now we have the Dilophosaurus. Carnivore, obviously, as we've seen it eat. This is probably a female because the males have an orange crest, I think. Cool. And I'm presuming that they do not have the frill like they used to, because these are like scientifically valid, I guess. Now we have the Deinonychus. It's like a bigger velociraptor. Next we have a Dimorphodon. Seen these guys in Jurassic World before. These ones does not look as good as the other ones. Oh, there's the eyes. I didn't see them. But carnivore flying. Next we have the Dimetrodon. These guys are before dinosaurs ever walked on. Sure. Remembering right. Carnivore. Now you have the Diplodocus. About 8 blocks tall, herbivore. I think it's longer than the Brachiosaurus though. After the Diplodocus, we have the Dodo. It's pretty much just a duck. As we can hear it quacking. Oh. Everybody has an eating animation, I believe, in this new one. Now we have the Dryosaurus. This guy is a... I don't know what you call it anymore, but herbivore again. Now we have the Edaphosaurus. This guy, I'm presuming, is related to the Dimetrodon up there. That chubby guy again. Herbivore. Now we have the Elasmotherium. Looks like a furry rhino. I believe this guy has been updated since last one. Oh, I forgot to give him food, or he ate. Well, he's taking damage right now. Alright, I guess. While this guy is dying, we can take a look at the Gallimimus. Not as much feathery. Way more feathery than before. I believe it also got longer instead of as tall. This is a herbivore. After the Gallimimus, we have the Gastornis, which is one of your terror birds from the Ice Age. Weird sitting animation. I don't think they would have sat like that. To name this guy, but this is the Hanadus. This is the turtle. Okay. might be dead. Have the Ichthyosaurus, which is a dolphin ancestor, I believe. Is a carnivore. I have the Klecken, another terror bird from the Ice Age. Carnivore again. I have the Lypleriodon, like a small mosasaur orca kinda with the colors. This is a carnivore, as you can probably tell. Looks. Next up is the mammoth, and it has the hair from the Ice Age movies now. This might be a female, but I don't think so. Any food left, so as you can see, he picks it up with his trunk. Which is extremely cool, actually. I didn't do that. Now I have the Megalania. It's like a monitor lizard, a Komodo dragon ancestor, I believe. Pretty cool. I believe these lived in ancient Australia. We have the Megalosaurus. I'm stuck on the sauruses. We had a Megalosaurus. It's like a reindeer moose. Herbivore, obviously. It is an Ice Age mob. Now we have the Ornitholestes, which is like a compy, kinda. Extremely small, compy, raptor, hybrid looking thing. Next we have the Mosasaurus. It's much smaller than I thought it was. It is almost, it's smaller than a Triceratops. And this isn't even a Triceratops, this is a different. I thought the Mosasaurus was big enough to eat like T-Rexes, but this guy's much smaller than I thought he would be. Now we have the Pachycephalosaurus. These are your butthead dinosaurs. Now we have the Pachyrhinosaurus, which is like a Triceratops, but the difference is in the size and the crest as well as the face. Herbivore again. And now we have the Parasaurolophus. This is a female, I believe, because of the crest. This is a herbivore again. These guys are your singing guys, I guess you could call them. Now we have the Orashacus. Butchering these names out here, but this is another terror bird variant. We have the Platybelodon. It's a herbivore, and it is an ancient elephant, ancient Asian elephant ancestor, I believe. Cool, well, probably similar to the mammoth. Plesiosaurus. Much smaller than it used to be in like the old one. It was similar size before the updates. It's a carnivore, or piscivore I should say, like the other ones that were in the water. Now we have a Protoceratops. This guy could be kind of like your dog in your Minecraft house. He's extremely small, extremely cute too. Now the Phistatocosaurus. These were in the Dawn era showcase that I made, I believe. Oh my god. Now we have the Pterodon. Their nose might be longer than it was. These guys are piscivores. Next up, we have the Quagga, which is a zebra horse looking thing from the Ice Age. It is a herbivore. Now, this one is the one that I have been the most excited for, and it's the Quetzalcoatlus. Giant bird. This thing is probably 6.5 blocks tall, I want to say. And the reason why I'm so excited is you can actually ride and fly these guys like you used to be able to do with the pterodons until they made it more scientifically valid, as you could say. These guys you can actually fly. Next up we have the Sarcosuchus, which is your ancient crocodile. Really massive. Carnivore, piscivore, I believe, something like that. Now we have the Smilodon, which is your saber-toothed cat. I can't wait for more Ice Age ones. I really enjoy those. Now we have the Spinosaurus. Now I believe this guy changed more than anybody because they are finding more and more things. The Spinosaurus has changed the most in science, I believe, out of any other dinosaur recently because people just can't figure out what they are. But this, I believe, is what it would have looked like. Now we have the Stegosaurus. This guy also changed a lot. These guys look really cool. They used to be fatter and more blocky before. I actually put meat in his, but I think it looks much better than before. There is an Asaurus, and this guy is taller, I believe. Now we have the Titanus, which is your final terror bird, I think. They all sit very similar. Only main differences between these guys is their colors, their patterns, and their beaks. Now we have the Triceratops. This guy has also changed. Their model for the Triceratops is awesome. I really like how this looked. Now we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Really cool. It's a little bit softer than it was, I think. Now we have the Velociraptor. Extremely small. Not like they used to be in Jurassic World. We have the Megalodon. Megalodon has changed, I think. It's gotten much bigger than the last time, I'm pretty sure. And the only reason why these have been going in alphabetical order, but I did forget the Megalodon, so at the end here. Because that's the end of our Fossils and Archaeology Showcase. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. YouTube thinks you're gonna like this next video, so tell me if they're right. But anyways, I'll see y'all. Peace out.